Kaioken, Super Saiyan, Super Saiyan 2, Super Saiyan 3, Super Saiyan 4, Vegito, Gogeta, Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Blue. Does Goku really need another brand new transformation in Dragon Ball Super? Well, whether you want it or not, he's definitely going to get it. It has been revealed that Goku is indeed going to have some sort of brand new Super Saiyan form in the Dragon Ball Super anime and manga series. And for the last couple of months, they have been building up what this thing is going to look like, and we finally got our very first glimpses of it in these brand new magazine scans which were just released. And it looks awesome to me personally. I'm a fan of less is more, and that's exactly what we're getting from this brand new form of Goku, which does not have an official name or title quite yet, but if I were to actually give it one, I'm going to call it Super Saiyan Demon. And the only reason that I say that is because Goku's eyes turn this weird silvery color, and they have these like weird irises and pupils which almost make him look like a demon. In fact, his eyes look very similar to Deborah from the Majin Buu arc, the only difference being that Deborah's eyes were yellow and Goku's are this very striking silver color. But also there are some other little cosmetic changes for Goku's brand new form, such as the fact that his hair does raise slightly, although not as much as the other Super Saiyan forms that we're used to seeing from the Dragon Ball franchise. That and the fact that behind him, his aura seems to be red. Everything in the back is red, but everything in the front is blue and white. It's sort of like a combination of every single transformation that Goku has actually had into the series. It's been sandwiched together into one manly, epic, scary, badass looking new form. And frankly, I'm kind of shocked that they decided to show it in a magazine scan and not try to save it as some sort of big surprise for the Dragon Ball Super anime series. I think it would have shocked everybody a lot more if we actually saw this in the anime for the first time, as aside from actually seeing this in a magazine scan. Although, I'm glad that they finally decided to bring this thing out in the open, because they've been building up this form for months. Hell, there were even some subtle hints to this in the intro of the current arc of Dragon Ball Super, where Goku is covered with all of this red aura, and then suddenly a small portion of his face is shown, but we don't actually get to see his full form. I'm guessing this could be the precursor to Goku's brand new silver-eyed form, which, like I said, I do believe looks really awesome, but it also makes Goku seem a little evil, almost as if he sort of lost control over his power, which is something that could potentially happen in this arc. A lot of theories, a lot of things people have been talking about, is the fact that Goku is going to lose control of his god power. I've even heard that this brand new form could very well be the true form of a Super Saiyan god. And I can't wait to see it in action. And you know what? I think it does make sense that it resembles Goku a little bit more in his base form, especially considering that everything that's happening in Dragon Ball Super takes place before the true finale of Dragon Ball Z, the final episode where they had that tournament and Goku fights against Oob. It's at that point where he's wearing that very distinctive blue outfit, and he doesn't even transform into a Super Saiyan at all during that fight. And that's possibly because he doesn't even have to anymore. He's reached some sort of brand new form, which has allowed him to tap into his most primal and super-powered Saiyan abilities, that combined with the powers of a god. Now, obviously, this form is probably going to be introduced in the Tournament of Power arc. Hell, it's probably going to be introduced when Goku fights against Jiren, which I think is going to be the perfect opportunity to push Goku to even grander heights. But really, this whole video is just me sort of giving my thoughts about what I think of the brand new form, and I love it. The actual image that they released of Goku is just him with his shirt completely ripped off, so we can assume that he's going to go through a lot of crazy damage in the Tournament of Power arc, and then you just have the overall look of him with the spiky hair, which is sort of just going all over the place. It's just frayed and crazy, and then it's just those eyes. Those eyes are the coolest thing about this form. I absolutely love it. But I really do hope they keep the aesthetic of one half of him being red, the other half of him being this like bluish white color. It could even be similar to Gohan's true powers. Maybe Goku is finally tapping into that power. Maybe he's using that, combining it with Super Saiyan God abilities, and maybe even something else that we've never seen before. Just, man, this is awesome. It's always really cool when Goku gets a brand new form, and I can understand why some people get very tired of this, because as I said at the beginning of the video, Goku has had a lot of forms, and they always seem to get more ridiculous than the last, and sometimes they even regress just a little bit, with Super Saiyan 3 giving him all of this amazing, ridiculous, and glorious golden locks, and then Super Saiyan God and Super Saiyan Blue are basically just different colored Super Saiyan abilities. And this one is definitely the most minimalist that we've seen of all of the transformations, but man, it just looks awesome. I love those silver eyes, and I cannot wait to see him in action and what sort of power he's actually going to have. Another thing they've also been talking about is how this brand new form is tied into Goku's back. I know that sounds like a weird thing to say, but one of the most important things about the Tournament of Power arc is getting to see these Saiyans from Universe 6. The way that they're able to tap into their Super Saiyan abilities is very similar with emotion and with anger, but they also say that they're able to concentrate all of the ki within their back, and that's something that Goku sort of learned in this arc right here, when Caulifla was actually telling him about how she was able to do that transformation, and Goku basically agreed with her, saying, yeah, that's basically how it's done, but a lot of theories have been saying that it has something to do with that, which is going to tap into his innermost evil and primal state. We could even see, like, this transformation being so powerful and crazy that it actually, like, messes with Goku's head and turns him back into the original evil Saiyan that he was when he was a child. Except that now, he has all of these crazy god powers at his disposal. Guys, the sky is the limit with Goku's brand new form, and frankly, I just think it looks freaking ass. I absolutely love the look of this one, and most importantly, I want to hear from you guys. What do you think of Goku's brand new Super Saiyan form? Is it even a Super Saiyan? Is it a god? Is it Kaioken related? Make sure to tell me your theories and what you think of the brand new form in the comment section below. If you guys have not had an opportunity to actually see this brand new form, I will include a link in the description box, and that will take you to an article where you can actually view this thing in full and get a very good look at it. But there it is. I just wanted to share my thoughts on this brand new Goku form, which I think looks freaking awesome. But there it is. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to subscribe to the channel for all things Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Super related. Make sure to share this video with all of your friends. And hell, if you liked this one, go ahead and power up and shoot a ki blast right towards that like button. I'd really appreciate it. I'll see you guys next time. Take care, and as always, stay dandy, baby.